Hello, my chicklets. Thank you for stopping by. Today we are going to be reading Mending Bridges. This one does come with a little bit of angst, so make sure to check that description for any warnings, as well as for all of the links regarding the story.
You always do this. Anytime I plan a date, you have to do something spontaneous, and my plans are ruined. Are you that self-absorbed?
Where is this coming from? I messed up once. It's not that big of a deal. You can always do something later. Roman looked at his brother with a confused expression as they stood in the middle of the living room. The two of them were different in so many ways, but alike in so many others. They looked identical, both had a large amount of creativity at their disposal, and they both had fallen in love with the same group of guys. Thankfully, Logan was always great at developing plans and systems. For months, this system had worked. Something had been cracking under their idyllic existence, though, and Remus was finally breaking.
It isn't just this once, Roman. Every time I plan something.
Remus was angry, but there was more than just the anger in his eyes as he began to pace.
I planned to take Lolo on a date to the planetarium, but you wanted to take him out for a fancy dinner. That's fine. I didn't complain. I waited. You didn't come home until 1 a.m. I made those plans and you completely disregarded them. Then for Virgil, I wanted to take him to a concert. I already had the tickets purchased, and I told him to take the day off. He did, and you said that it would be a great day for brunch since he had the day off. And I relented because I knew he would love making fun of your obsession with brunch. But then you kept him out all day, and I couldn't get a hold of you. By the time you got back, we wouldn't have made it.
Roman's mouth hung open as his brother vented over a year of pent-up frustration. He had never seen his brother so angry at him, and he had done plenty to make Remus angry before. They used to fight all the time as kids, but they always made up.
Then today, Patton and I were going to the animal shelter. I had a private puppy room reserved for him. I even texted you, and you still took him out.
Remus stopped, turning to look at Roman, his eyes filled with tears.
If you didn't want me to date them too, you could have just told me. I would have backed off. I already know I'm the bad twin, but I was trying so hard.
No, Remus. I'm so sorry. I was just being selfish. I knew you had things planned, but I didn't think they were that important. I should have asked. Roman quickly went to his brother and pulled him into a hug, which Remus didn't return. Remus? Roman, are you two okay? Patton was peeking his head out from one of the two bedrooms. He had known when he and Roman got home that Remus was upset, but it seemed Remus didn't want to talk about it. So Patton had gone to find the others to make sure they would be ready for the inevitable fallout. No, not yet, Padre. It seems in my effort to be an amazing boyfriend, I have been a crappy brother. Remus choked back tears, not wanting to give his brother the satisfaction of watching him break down, but he knew it was too late. Why don't we all sit down and talk about this? Communication is important. Do you want to go put on your onesies and we'll get everyone ready? Roman nodded, and Remus did as well, pulling away from his brother. The two walked off to their respective rooms to get changed. Patton gathered the others, making tea and hot chocolate for everyone that wanted it, and setting it up on the coffee table before helping Logan and Virgil rearrange the couches. They had specifically chosen furniture that they could move around so that when they had tough discussions like this, they would be able to all fit together. This wasn't the first time they had had to have a big discussion, and it probably wouldn't be the last. When both finally did come out, they sat down in awkward silence, not wanting to start the conversation. Thankfully, they didn't have to, as Logan decided he would make the first move. Andromeda, a nickname he had given Remus considering Remus's fondness for mythology and Logan's fondness for space. Would you like to inform us of what is happening? He felt so stupid about all of this. He knew he would, which was why he hadn't brought it up. They still did things as a group, and Remus always got to cuddle two of his boyfriends at night while he slept, so why was this such a big deal to him? Remus opened his mouth before closing it a bit, not sure what to say, at least not until the words just came flowing out.
I know I'm not the favorite boyfriend. I'm really just glad that you all put up with me and want me around, but I've been trying to do special things for you all, and it feels like every time I try, something happens or gets in the way.
Remus had just stopped crying. He didn't want to start this all over again.
Teddy bear,
Patton cooed.
We don't choose favorites. What makes you think we just put up with you?
Remus shrugged, pulling at the extra tentacles on his onesie. He never wore it to bed, just while cuddling. He liked the extra arms. It was like he could be closer to his boyfriends.
We love you.
Patton put his hand on Remus's cheek.
And maybe we haven't been the best, getting a bit swept up in Roman's romantic gestures, but you have to tell us when things like this upset you. We didn't realize we were hurting you. I was just trying to be a good boyfriend. I didn't want to complain.
Janice rolled his eyes. It's not like we brought you into this relationship because we like you just the way you are. His voice dripped with sarcasm as he rested his hand on Remus's knee. Somehow that got a small chuckle out of Remus.
I'm sorry.
Virgil put his hand on Remus's other knee. Hey, it's chill. We're the ones who messed up. I think it's safe that we put a new rule in place to make sure this is not an issue again. Logan had pushed back the hood of his onesie. He felt the unicorn horn did not make him seem serious enough in this situation. From now on, all dates should be planned, because although spontaneity can be enjoyable, it has proven to also have the potential to hurt others. Also, I believe we need to reiterate the communication rule. Logan's voice softened, looking at Remus. If anything is bothering you, it is best to bring it up immediately. Yes, Andromeda? Remus nodded.
I'm sorry,
he repeated again.
It's not good to lash out, but you did nothing wrong, Patton said, calmly running a hand through Remus's hair.
I'm sorry too, Roman muttered. I didn't realize I was hurting you. Remus gave him a weak smile before throwing a pillow at him gently.
You're still my brother. I guess I have to love you.
Roman faked offense before smirking, tossing the pillow back, careful not to hit Patton. Shall we, how did Roman put it, mend bridges by having a movie night for the rest of the evening?
I think that would be wonderful.
Patton squeezed Remus, who smiled at all of the affection.
Come on, Janice. You and I can get the snacks.
Thank you all for listening. Again, this one was called Mending Bridges. I do hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I hope you all have a wonderful day.